So hello everyone. Good afternoon, good evening to wherever you may be right now. Thank you very much for joining today the first ESCAP Innovation Award. We hope it will be the first of many. So today we celebrate all ESCAP colleagues and teams that have submitted their innovation. Many thanks also to Ibu Amida and Kave for promoting innovation, for giving us all this space, and for being with us today. Thank you so much. So, over to you, Sulki.
Thank you, Annalena. So, what to expect from the next hour together? Firstly, we will hear the pitches of the 6 innovations that got most votes online. Secondly, you all will vote your favorite innovations after the pitches. Finally, we will announce the reward to the teams. Please make sure you log into your Office 365 as you will receive MS forms to vote for your favorite innovations. And you will need to be quick. 1 vote per person. We are sharing a test now in the chat or on the presentation, so you have the time to test if you are logged in. Before starting, we are happy to give the floor to Ibu Armida to open the event. Ibu Armida, over to you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Dear colleagues, very good morning, good afternoon to you all. Very happy to be here for the first ESCAP Innovation Award. This is a very important initiative, the first for ESCAP, in which we are going to showcase the innovations that have taken place in ESCAP, but actually many more innovation, compared to what being showcased here. In today's event, I understand 3 categories of innovation will be further showcased, boosting impact with data, changing the way we work, and getting smarter going digital. And second is also to recognize the excellent work of the teams. Third is to celebrate, of course, this achievement. All innovation initiatives are just simply great. With the view, of course, that these initiatives will inspire many more innovation in ESCAP to come. So let's do many more innovation that will make us as an organization more agile, efficient, and effective in delivering our work and mandates. I, together with all the senior management, have been and will continue to support innovation initiatives in ESCAP, and whenever appropriate, we will mainstream and the innovation will become part of our work or our work support. And finally, of course, the last but not the least, big thanks and appreciation to all of you for your involvement and support in organizing the first ESCAP Innovation Award. And I hope this one day will become or will be part of ESCAP Innovation Day. So this is Innovation Award. Yep, one day I hope it will be part of ESCAP Innovation Day, in which we will be able to showcase the many innovation initiatives and also institutional recognition as well as the award. Again, thank you all, and looking forward to the exciting event today. And thanks for all of you for your time, for voting online, and for just being here today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ibu Armida, for your encouraging words. We are now ready to give the floor to our innovators for their pitches. As you all know, our Innovation Award has 3 categories: boosting impact with data, changing the way we work, and getting smarter going digital. In total, 13 projects were posted for online voting and considered ESCAP innovation highlights. 6 projects were voted by ESCAP personnel as their favorite innovations, 2 under each category. So today it's time to vote our favorite innovations. We will start with the category Getting Smarter Going Digital. Our colleagues will present the 2 innovations in this category, and we will vote our favorite innovation straight after the pitch, so please stay tuned. Tina team, the floor is yours. Alex, you have 3 minutes to tell us why your team's project was innovative.
All right. Can you hear me? Kia ora.
Yes, we can hear
Yes.
you, Alex.
Yep.
All right. Kia ora. Currently, our member states are involved in nearly 200 trade agreements, with many more being negotiated. However, developing countries often lack the necessary analytical skills and resources to prepare well for trade agreement negotiations and need help. ESCAP has been asked many times to assist with impact assessment studies. Such analytical studies typically take months to carry out and require specialized knowledge and significant financial resources. It meant that ESCAP could at most help 1 or 2 countries at a time, and that countries with limited resources faced a clear disadvantage in preparing for negotiations. As such, the underlying idea behind TINA was to automate many of the tasks involved in preparing for negotiations so that time and financial savings could be spent more productively elsewhere. And all member states, particularly countries with special needs, could benefit. Ever since we showcased the first version of TINA, the response has always been unanimous. Oh, how I wish TINA was there when I was working on such and such trade agreement. Indeed, TINA has since helped the governments of Bangladesh and Cambodia, and tomorrow I'm conducting a training for the government of Vanuatu. During our last committee, 5 member states expressed appreciation to ESCAP for TINA and urged us to keep on working on it. This was a total, albeit a very pleasant surprise to us. Now, TINA is not just a website that presents data. It is a sophisticated piece of analytical software that we developed from scratch, and then you can access online for free. It carries out complex calculations that use millions of pieces of information from multiple sources, analyzes text of trade agreements, and much more. The work that previously took months to do by expensive consultants can now be freely obtained in mere minutes. The development of TINA was only possible because of the in-house, forward-looking, and innovation-friendly leadership combined with trade negotiating, economic, and programming expertise. But we're not stopping here. We're in talks with the ILO to include modules in TINA to ensure that the most vulnerable are not left behind in trade negotiations. We want to encourage the use of provisions to address climate change. We want to make certain that during the next pandemic, there'll be trade provisions to ensure equitable access to medical supplies. As such, we want TINA not just to save time and money. We want to leverage TINA as an inclusive platform to guide the region's new generation of trade agreements to contribute positively towards sustainable development, ensuring all countries get their fair share of benefits offered from future trade deals. Thank you, and tēnā koa.
Thank you, TINA team. We will now move on to the AI team because you have 3 minutes. The floor is yours.
Good morning, everyone. I hope my screen is visible.
It is Vikas.
Yeah, thank you. We are here to pitch our AI captioning services for inclusive UN meetings, all for the price of a coffee. What's the problem that we are trying to solve? In 2019, only 10% of ESCAP's intergovernmental meetings were inclusive with real-time captioning services. And who were affected? Participants with hearing difficulties, and number 2 was divisions that require meeting transcripts. And the challenge before us was facilitating inclusive yet affordable meetings in accordance with the UN Disability Inclusion Strategy. And the barriers that we found were the high cost, $600 per hour for human-based captioning services, accuracy, challenges with legacy captioning systems. And our solution was to use AI-powered real-time captioning services for ESCAP meetings. And with that, we were able to bring down the cost from $600 per hour for human services to up to $2 per hour, with accuracy above 95, going up to 98%. Languages supported that our platform can support all UN official languages. How it works, as you can see on the right-hand side of the screen, that's where the UNCC, the events happen. And then our system takes the speaker's voice and sends it to the AI cloud service. And from there, the captioning is sent to a website, caption.un.escap.org. And the participants can, if they are in the conference room, can see it on the big screen display. If they are outside the conference room, they can use their mobile or tablets to receive the caption just by clicking this URL. And these are some real life examples of how we facilitated captioning at UN ESCAP events, as you see on the big screen here. That's captioning on the mobile, as well as on your laptop or tablet. We did the first soft launch at the Beijing Plus 25 event, and this is a comparison where human captioners were had, and the total cost was about $10,000. And compared to ours, it was $51 with comparable accuracy. What's the impact that we made at ESCAP? One is the strategic level, because we work in accordance with the UN Disability Inclusion Strategy, particularly when it comes to UN events and conferences. Number two is the savings, above 95%, as you have seen. And again, the accuracy and scalability. We not only implemented it here, but we got it endorsed as an OICT standard in 2020 so that it can be replicated across the UN. And in terms of impact, the 5 events that we already provide the captioning services are listed here at just a $74 total cost for 5 events and 2 upcoming events, as you can see. What's next? So right now we provide captioning in English language. We intend to expand this to all UN official languages, and the soft launch is targeted in Q2 2021. And next, in the experimental phase that we are doing now is on the speech translation, because that's a challenge, not only captioning, how we can use AI-powered natural human voice to provide translation services. So that's where we are. And this is our team, and we have partnership. We also were helped by the ESCAP Interdivisional Accessibility Working Group members, thanks to all of them. And we also engage with the NGOs for the hearing disabled and in the Asia Pacific region. Thank you. That's all.
Thank you, Vikas. And thank you, Alexei. It is wonderful to see that the innovations that you've done shows clearly how technology, how artificial intelligence can help our work and our member states. It is now time to vote, the exciting time. Please get ready. We have the link on the chat box now. Please click on it or use the QR code you see on screen. You have 2 minutes to vote for your favorite project among the 2. It starts now. Yes, we have 1 more minute to vote. If you have any problems while voting, please send us a message on the chat. Time is up. So the voting is over, and we will have the results toward the end of the event. So stay tuned.
Thank you, colleagues who have gotten us started with the pitching. And now for a second category, we have the teams presenting under the Boosting Impact with Data category. And we are going to start with Asia Pacific Energy Portal. Please take the floor.
Hello. Hello, good morning. Can you see the screen sharing?
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. This is the presentation of the Asia Pacific Energy Portal. Energy is the source for all living things. We need energy not to only survive, but to be productive, feel good, and live meaningful lives. But on the other hand, we have produced so much energy that our climate is warming and our environment is polluted. On the other hand, since the Industrial Revolution, the production and consumption of energy has lifted the world out of poverty to economic prosperity and technological progress. So what do we do? Or rather, what can we do? How can we reconcile the need for energy, the need for economic growth, defined by constant need for production and consumption, without destroying the environment? And moreover, how can we ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy for all? These are important questions that governments, academics, and civil society continue to struggle with today. And this is also why the UN has created Sustainable Development Goals, including Goal 7 on energy. The question, however, remains, how do we reach these targets and goals without decreasing economic growth nor harming the environment? The important step is to ensure decision makers have all necessary data sets to make right informed decisions. And in order to help member states to make the correct data-driven decisions, what the world needs more than ever is comprehensive, interactive, open, online database library that is easily accessible, constantly updated, reliable, and user-friendly. The Asia Pacific Energy Portal is exactly that. Launched in response to a member state's request, the Asia Pacific Energy Portal currently serves as the regional largest one-stop shop for up-to-date energy statistics, policy documents, and infrastructure. It is the largest database specializing in energy infrastructure in Asia Pacific, covering 58 economies and offered in 2 languages. It has been recognized by Energy Ministerial Declaration, by ESCAP, and in the Secretary General report to the General Assembly. And it is a popular resource for academia, think tanks, decision makers in the region, with 10,000 users per month. And it is a reference for other divisions of ESCAP that are now working to create a dedicated data portal. So sustainable, with long-term donor funding, new features continuously added to meet evolving user needs. And the Asia Pacific Energy Portal was launched in 2015. And since then, it has been a story of inspiration, hard work, innovation, and success. Based on that story, I can define the main ingredients for a successful innovative project, and you can see them on the screen. And there is one, of course, key, most important ingredient of this success, and this is my last slide. Meet the team who has created this fantastic product, who has continuously working for years to make it sustainable, up-to-date, and user-friendly. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the presentation. And now for second team, please take the floor, National SDG Tracker.
Thank you, Marcella. Good morning, colleagues. Many of you must be familiar with ESCAP SDG Gateway. What do you think it would take one of our countries to build exactly the same SDG Gateway from the scratch? Make a guess. It would probably take $500,000, 500 days, and 50 years of accumulated experience. With National SDG Tracker, they can have it for free in less than 15 seconds. Less time, you need to count 17 SDG goals. I'm going to show you a video that explains how it is possible.
Is your country on the right track towards achieving the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development? As you well know, the Sustainable Development Goals are complex, with 17 goals and 231 indicators. Measuring, reporting, and monitoring progress on the SDGs requires time, resources, and capacity. Wouldn't it be great if you could track your country's progress towards the SDGs, visualize the results, and create your own dashboards in just a few clicks, even if you're not a data expert? Well, you can. By using the National SDG Tracker developed by ESCAP, you can do this complex analysis in no time. It is free and easy to use, taking you one step further towards achieving your country's 2030 ambitions. The National SDG Tracker will guide you to build a progress assessment suitable to your own country's scenario. As a starting point, you can take advantage of the wealth of data already available in the Asia-Pacific SDG Gateway. Then, complement with your own data and set target values according to your national context. Finally, you can choose to publish the results on the SDG Gateway or embed them into your own reports or website. You will have full ownership of the results. Besides that, the National SDG Tracker makes it possible to use disaggregated data to make sure no one is left behind. By following clear and simple steps, you can now monitor your country's progress towards the 2030 goals and targets for everyone, no matter who they are or where they live. Access the tool at data.unescap.org and start tracking the SDGs now.
And this is our fantastic innovation team, and of course, many more people who have contributed to this innovation. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Thank you, Arman. Thank you, Sergey. And especially thank you for showing us the power of data. And of course, on our behalf, making data more accessible and communicate them better with our users. And again, this is now the time for our voting. Please get ready with your phone to vote with a link on the chat or with the QR code on the screen for your most favorite among the two. And please know that the voting for this category or the others will be closed after 2 minutes. So you have 2 minutes to vote, starting now. We have 1 more minute for our votes. Let us know if you have any problems. Otherwise, enjoy the music. Time is up. Thank you. Time is up. Please stay tuned. We'll have the results at the end of the event, and we'll move on to the next category.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are moving now to the last speeches of the morning. We will hear about two amazing innovations that are changing the way we work. We will start with Flavia, who will tell us about the waste management revolution in our compound. Flavia, you have 3 minutes. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Gabriela. Think of 2,000 UN staff at our compound every day using single-use cups for their drinks. Think of 80,000 visitors coming to our premises every year. Now visualize over 1 million single-use catering items sent to landfill every year. That's where we were back in 2018. Now think of our mandate. Think of the SDGs and climate action. There was a clash. There was a reputational risk, but also an opportunity to inspire. This is why we challenged it all. We rethought our waste management and asked uncomfortable questions. We asked ourselves, why are we generating this waste? Is it really unavoidable? Why do we send most of it to landfill? We started from data and took informed decisions. We gradually banned single-use, and we also went beyond plastics and provided reusables instead. We went where others, in some cases, did not dare, because it meant challenging the status quo, our comfort and habits. But we did it for a good cause. We knew we would all benefit from it, including the planet. We made it not only a waste, but rather a culture revolution, a reason to be proud of where we work, and an inspiration or a case study for others. It was not a single action, it was a broad and inclusive strategy. That's how we planned our revolution. We focused on how to prevent waste, but also looked at how to manage it and recycle more. We made it a shared revolution, all of us. UN staff, service providers, UN agencies, senior management, we all played a role and supported this change. Thanks to our collective efforts, we now recycle over 70% of our waste, far beyond our ambitious targets. And we were the first UN compound to ban single-use catering items back in 2018. And we will never stop looking into new opportunities to create positive impact. Our future plans are to become a zero-waste compound. We achieved it as a team, and our thanks go to all ESCAP and UN colleagues that turn an idea into a reality. And especially, we're not scared to rethink their work. To our senior management for taking risk and supporting our campaigns with a good sense of humor. And then to our service providers for being a partner in this revolution. And thank you all for staying open to change, also when it challenged our very routines. You all made innovation and impact possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Flavia. Now, for our final pitch of the morning, we'll hear Diana, who will tell us about the Women Enterprise Impact Investment Fund. Diana, you have 3 minutes. Over to you.
Thank you. Good morning. I'm Deanna Morris from TIID, and I'll be presenting on the Women Enterprise Impact Investment Fund. This is an initiative under ESCAP's Catalyzing Women's Entrepreneurship Program, and it's a project that is set out to support women entrepreneurs to start up and grow their business. In the region, women SMEs are undervalued and starved for investment. They remain unbanked and undercapitalized. Because of this, women entrepreneurs remain small and have limited ability to scale. There is a gender financing gap of $1.3 trillion in this region, predominantly impacting SMEs, of which 41% are women-owned. There's overwhelming evidence that investing in women entrepreneurs are not only supports those women entrepreneurs, but also boosts GDP and creates social and economic gains. To address this challenge, we undertook extensive research looking at the different financing options required to support women SMEs. Gender lens impact investing is a key solution to addressing the financing gap women entrepreneurs face. Gender lens impact investing essentially uses traditional financing methods of venture capital to invest in startups, but it turns this concept on its head by focusing on development impact, women's impact, along with profit making. This creates a shared value for both women entrepreneurs and the investors. ESCAP launched a request for proposals and has partnered with SEEF, a Singapore-based private equity fund, which raises $150 million in capital to invest and provide technical assistance to women entrepreneurs. The partnership with SEEF was launched in March 2020, and in 1 year, we've raised $15 million in impact financing for women entrepreneurs. We've already deployed $5 million to women-owned and run businesses. At the right of the screen, you'll meet Lan. She's the first investment that we've made under the fund. Her organization is called Techie, which is a technology academy that aims to empower youth with digital literacy and technology skills. Her academy is currently serving 6,000 youth, which with this additional funding, she'll be establishing 40 new learning centers and an online platform. This is just the first year of our work under the fund. In 2021 to 2023, we'll continue raising funds and deploying capital to women with innovative ideas that can solve development challenges. Why is this innovative? This is a series of firsts for ESCAP. This is the first ever impact investing initiative. We've set up a mechanism that allows us to invest in some of the most innovative women-led enterprises in the region. This is the first partnership with a private equity firm. This has allowed us to leverage millions in private capital for development purposes. And this is also ESCAP's first blended finance vehicle to achieve development impact. To make this happen, we've had to be creative. Rarely do we see these types of partnerships within ESCAP, but we were able to set up procedures to make this happen. And that's very much thanks to TIID team, particularly Jonathan for his leadership and support, as well as the DA team, Kafa and Ming, particularly for their guidance and strategic support in making these partnerships possible. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Flavia. Thank you, Diana. And you know, we clearly see that the rethinking our approaches have done a greater impact, and that's really key. So well done to all. And this is now my call again, my favorite call to vote. So again, now you have the link to vote for your most favorite project among the two, and you also have the QR code. 2 minutes. You know what to do. It starts now. We have 1 more minute to go. Just as the music starts to be intense, the voting time is up. So thank you everybody for your votes. We will soon know the result of the highest vote category very soon. And you'll start to see a lot of messages of appreciation to the 6 colleagues who have presented their teams and sharing us their ideas today. So you can see them on the chat coming, so really appreciate it. So now it is time for us for a final vote. A vote for the most favorite innovation among the 6 after the 6 speeches that you have listened to. So please get ready. It's the same rule. You have 2 minutes and you have the link available in the chat for you to choose your most favorite project among the 6. And may I also have the QR code on the screen, please? Okay, we have the link on the chat. All right, so I'll give it a few more seconds. Okay. Voting starts now. We have another minute to go. Yes, time is up. Thank you, time is up. And we'll soon know the results of the Fantastic 6.
Thank you, Van, and thank you all. It was really amazing to see so many innovations and ways to increase the impact of our work. Well done all. And as the innovation team, we created a short video to wish us all a 2021 focused on impact. Bear with us, it is homemade, but we hope it will be well received. Annalena, are you ready with the video?
Yes, I am. I hope you can see. Oh.
We will need full screen. Yeah.
Yes, give me a second. And also share with me if the sound is playing, okay?
Okay.
What is an innovation? An idea that's been put into practice.
A concept, a process, product or service
that simply solves a problem of a person or a group.
In our organization, region, or even planet.
It makes a task easier or faster.
Adds value or reduces costs.
It can be something totally new, or it can rethink something that already exists.
Innovation is often disruptive and unique, and above all, creates opportunities.
Opportunities for what? To generate impact. This is why we are innovating at ESCAP.
In the early stages of innovation, we often think of the idea, the problem, the solution, the user, but much less about how our expected impact can be measured.
Is our innovation actually being used?
To what extent did it change our users' life or work?
What happened thanks to our innovation?
We see so many colleagues here at ESCAP really passionate about their work.
They work hard to improve what they do.
Sometimes we struggle, but still we try, because there is no success without experimentation.
Their contributions have impact.
When we looked at the 13 ESCAP innovations, this is where we already saw an impactful story being told.
Let 2021 be the year of impact. The year in which we get creative around how to solve problems for our stakeholders, and importantly, how we measure the impact of our work.
Give us 2 seconds to tally the results. But this is we're all withholding our breath to see the results and the people's vote.
Yes.
So bear with us.
So the results are ready. Thank you to all the people who voted. And now we're going to announce the winner of the Boosting Impact with Data category. And the winner for this category is National SDG Tracker. Congratulations. Could you please come up and say some words, please? The floor is yours.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm on the spot. I think I just wanted to thank everybody who has contributed to this work, the core team, but also many people who have contributed over the past few years, and they are not. Some of them are not with us today, with ESCAP. I mean, and some are still working with us. And of course, this work would not have been possible without support from the Statistics Division leadership and also ESCAP senior management. So I would like to thank everybody, and also thank the innovation team to really guide us through this and brainstorming, developing, implementation. You have been great supporters, so we really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And now for the next category.
Oh, we have the next category. Changing the way we work. We are all very excited to see who made the tally up front. So let's see who is winning this category. And it is, may I have a drum roll? It is the Waste Management Revolution. Congratulations. Flavia, may I have you on the stage a little bit for a couple of very emotional words, please?
Wow, that's fantastic. I mean, I was so in love with Diana's projects that, but thank you all. I mean, the EMS is really not just a team, it's the whole ESCAP. So this we achieved it as a team. And I was so proud to be working for ESCAP and colleagues that accepted to rethink totally the way they have been working for years. So really, that was a blessing. Thank you so, so much.
Okay, so the last category, for the category Getting Smarter, Going Digital, the favorite is, congratulations, Team AI Real-Time Captioning. Team, would you like to take the floor? Team AI?
I can't.
Looks like Vikas is having some problems to connect right now. It's like Kavi is saying he passed out with happiness. So in case Vikas you're lying on the floor, no problem. Is there anyone else from the team that would like to, for example, Kunki Jawad, I see your thumbs up. Would you like to say hello to the crowd and say thank you? If not, so if we have technical difficulties, congratulations.
Sorry,
and then
I had some technical issues,
Okay.
but I'd like to thank you, everyone, on behalf of our team, our mentors, particularly the team members, Natawut, Kijawat, our mentors from CGS's, Diana and Kafli, and of course, Heiko, who helped develop the product from feedback from the NGOs. And to everyone who's part of the Brace ESCAP's first AI-powered service. We are proud of that, and thank you for this recognition.
Great. Thank you very much, Vikas. And now the moment we've all been waiting for, and I'm not talking about lunchtime, by the way. So the public have voted, and the favorite innovation amongst the 6 finalists is, drum roll, Waste Management Revolution at UN Compound in Bangkok.
Oh la la.
You're too humble, Flavia. Congratulations to you and the team. Really a credit to the whole of ESCAP and an inspiration to us all. I think what certainly stuck out about this innovation in itself is that it encompassed the whole of the organization, across the silos, across the hierarchies, and achieved some really impactful results. So a huge congratulations. Before we close out, I think it's time for the obligatory virtual meeting photograph. So may I kindly ask Ibu Amida, Kave, and the 13 finalists to switch on their cameras so that we can take a shot. And I will switch off mine for now. I'll give you 2 minutes. All right, okay. Keep going. Ibu Amida, are you? Okay, team. I think we may have to go with this. I have 6 on my screen, but let's go with this. Oh, we have more. Okay, keep going. Okay, going once, going twice, going 3 times. Ah, Ibu is here. Perfect. All right, sold. Let's take the snap now. Okay, got it. Perfect. Thank you all very much again. Again, congratulations to all the finalists. And now let me hand over to Kaveh for the final word. Kaveh, over to you.
Thank you so much, dear colleagues. I'm sure that you've all been as inspired as I have to see so many innovative initiatives, so many creative minds that are working amidst us and amongst us. Really thank you so much to all of the teams for the hard work and the effort. You know, there is a clear winner, and the winner is UN ESCAP. All of us, our partners, our clients, so thank you. We really are proud to see the progress we're making in our institution and to make our work much more innovative. You are clearly increasing the impact of our work. You are clearly increasing our relevance as an institution. Today was basically about acknowledging some of these efforts and acknowledging your dedication for going that extra mile. And it was really about celebrating the success of our innovative teams across ESCAP. For the 13 teams that were involved, as a small recognition of your big achievements, we will, of course, be sharing with you smart certificates. What are smart certificates? Well, thanks to an in-house innovation by our TIID team, smart certificates are automated, easy to generate, and easily shareable on social media. Another small example of how innovation can make our work easier and better. As senior management, we will also work to reflect your achievements in the performance reviews and continue to provide you with the time and space to innovate. We really are keen to continue this innovation journey that we began a couple of years ago, to engage more of you in that journey and to help you to bring innovation into your work. So well done to everybody. Let's continue to be innovative, to be bold, to take risks, and really to inspire each other as you've certainly done today. Thank you, everybody, and have a great afternoon.